What's up, everybody? V-Man1313, and welcome to my domain here. This is my job, and this was my first commute to work of 2017, and it's been pretty warm and unseasonably warm here in Georgia, here in January and February. But because of my bent rim, I hadn't been able to ride to work. I did a little little math problem on my Facebook page. I'll put it on my V-Man1313 page if you want to go check out. I was talking about the gas mileage. I save $3.85 a day when I ride my motorcycle over my Jeep. I park here when it's a nice day. Today wasn't all that nice. And so, there's my kids. I'm thinking of making a thing right here. Maybe I can do an over where I can park the bike there so it doesn't sit in the sun or get wet. And I'll take you through the back side of the school here. And yeah, this is where I teach. Down here is the playground. But on further down is where I take my kids out when we do outside. We have a track and a field, and I got another field down there and a little field over there. And it's pretty cool. That's where we have our fun. So yeah, I finally got to ride today, and like I said, I saved $3.85 in gas when I ride the motorcycle over the Jeep. And the way I figured it up, it was about 75 bucks I save a month. And if I was able to ride almost every single day of the year, of my school year, my teaching days, it would be like over $700, like 750 bucks a year in gas that I would save. Now granted, there's some things that go along with that. I do have my panniers in my box, so I can carry most of everything that I need. So that's not that big a deal. For the most part, I don't usually have to carry too much. Now that I'm a PE teacher, sometimes I throw a hat on, and so on days that I wear my helmet, I don't have to worry too much about my hair, even though I have a bathroom and it's a coach bathroom, so I have a shower and stalls and toilets, but I have, I can get changed up if I needed to, but for the most part, I just throw on a hat on these days that I ride a motorcycle, and it's cool. And so, yeah, first day commuting. This is only the second day I've taken out the bike with the new tube installed in the front tire, so I don't have, it's not tubeless tire anymore in the front, it's a tube tire. Every little bump that I feel scares me, every little thing that happens kind of freaks me out some, but for the most part, so far so good. I have all my tools to fix it if I need to, and an extra tube to throw in there if it needs to. That's why I'm riding with the big box in the back right now. I'm contemplating putting the sides on, but I'm not sure. I bought some ammo cans for a really good price that I wanted to put on my CRF. But really, when I take out the CRF, I don't need to carry so much stuff. I hardly carry anything when I take out the CRF. This is the one that I usually need more room. So I might put those on and dedicate one for all my tools. It'd be the heavier one, so I could put it over here on this left side. And then I have an empty one in the empty box and just take the box off and leave the box off with what I usually do is I leave like one of those bungee nets. So that way I have, if I go to the store or something, buy something, I can bungee it down and if I want to. I should do that. The project that I would like to work on is the back seat, eliminating the back seat. I think I'm going to work on that and making it easier to gas. Now that I have the Jeep, I hardly ever tow up on this bike, and so I've been wanting to do something where you don't have to be unlatching, and it's starting to become hard to unlatch the back seat to put gas in. So that's really why I want to do it. That's really why I want to do it. So yeah, just figured I'd bring you out on a ride on the way home. I'm just going home now. The other factor of that gas mileage and fuel efficiency is that I don't ride on the interstate when I bring the motorcycle to work. So I'm actually probably going further. So it might not be as efficient. I mean, it is. It's not. There's bar none. It's more efficient to ride at a 68 mile per gallon motorcycle than in the 15 mile per gallon Jeep by far. But yeah, I usually don't come on the interstates. I come back roads. It's so much more enjoyable than jumping on interstate with a bike. And with my knobby tires, I don't really, I mean, it doesn't affect it. It is, I mean, nobody can lie to you. Don't let anybody lie to you that it's not smoother on street tires than it is on knobby tires. I mean, that's common sense. The bike is a lot smoother with its street smooth tires. I've been contemplating getting some of the 705, Shinko 705s and 8020s, but I don't know. I'm off road so much. When I had my problems with the tire, I started wondering if I should just go to street with this one for a while. But you know what? I'm done riding on the streets. I mean, here I am on the street, but I'm commuting home. If it was a dirt road home, I don't care if it took me 15, 20 minutes longer. I'd take it. I would take it in a heartbeat if I could drive home on a dirt road all the way home. But yeah, love to hear how many. I mean, a lot of people commute on their bike. This is definitely a commuting bike with all the space that I have in this bike. I can easily throw, because it's not far, I can easily throw a backpack on my back when I need to carry my laptop, and I want to be a lot safer with it as far as not putting it in a box, letting it bounce around in there. A lot safer on my back. I don't like riding anymore with a backpack. That's, especially a heavy backpack. Boy, your shoulders are killing you after that really quick. But I only have it's a 35-mile round trip ride. It's right around 17 plus miles, 17 miles. It's not 18. And so I don't have a long ride at all, round trip. But it's definitely it takes me a lot longer going this way, just because I have stop signs and things like that. Now I'm just blabbering, like I always do. I sure would love a electric vehicle, though. I just think they're pretty cool. They make a lot of sense. I just don't think if it was the only car, I mean, it couldn't be my only car, but excuse me, pain on a motorcycle or a Jeep, and another, yeah, it just doesn't make, doesn't make sense. It would definitely cut my money in the gas for my commute big time. Be a lot more fun to ride it to work in the Jeep. Driving that Jeep to work, you know, the Jeep is fine. Those Jeeps are like SUVs. I mean, I don't feel it. I'm very comfortable in my Jeep. Some of the issues I have is I've been looking into is the whole keyless entry and unlocking and locking the car. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. I saw a guy asking if anybody had ever put keyless entry to a Jeep. They do come with it. It's not that they don't come with it. Just not what usually they do. And some butthole like always. I hate people that do stuff like that. Somebody asked a legit question, just has anybody done it? You don't buy a Jeep to put electric door things on it, blah, 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 blah. It's not what the guy asked, fool. He didn't ask, can I or should I or would it be dumb? He said, has anybody done it? So, yeah. I definitely just need to take out the motorcycle more often and go to work more often, make it more comfortable. And I have. I mean, I have made it. I mean, the bike is comfortable to go to work in and back. I'm very upset with myself that I don't do it more often than I do.